Hello, this is Jeff McNeil, and today we are talking about Terraria. So, as of today, December 14th, we have got the update 1.07 on the PS4. This is better known as the 1.3 update. So, we've been waiting for this for a long time, and now the PS4 version and apparently the other console versions all now have the same content as the PC version. This is an incredibly exciting time, and I just want to share my first impressions of this update. This is not going to be a comprehensive review or tutorial about the various changes and updates to the game itself. There are much better videos out there for that, or you can go to the wiki to learn everything new that's been added. Now, I'm saying first impression because I've done this for 20 minutes. I did a new invasion, I did a boss, and I thought I would share my thoughts with you. Now, a wonderful thing about this is, 25 minutes and 13 seconds. So, a wonderful thing about this is your previous characters and worlds, they're all going to be transferred over. It'll take a few minutes, but they'll all be carried over. Everything will be intact, and you can access the new content from those old worlds. Meaning, if you have a post-Golem world all ready to go, you can get right to the new content, fight the new bosses, get right in it, and enjoy it. So, this is our character select screen now. It's a little different. It shows our health, my mana, whether I'm on softcore mode or not, which I am, and how long I've played. Your time playing has reset. So, and these are my worlds: Gaia, Terra, and World. Yeah. The date it's created is not when I created it. It's when they were carried over, which is today. So we're gonna go to Gaia. Now, I haven't been to Gaia since the update, so I figured this is a good place to start things off. Alright, so this is the new world, the new game. So, a couple things I want to talk about first. The first things you've noticed, we have a mini-map in the top right corner. It basically looks like the old map, which is okay. In the top right, we also have a listing showing, hang on. In addition to your normal hearts, which you have there, you have an actual life counter. So I'm at like 370 now. And my mana is still over there on the right side as normal. Okay, there are some minor graphical hiccups. Like you can see my final blue star, my mana star, is kind of flicking out. Alright, so far things are generally okay. Now, the first thing you're going to notice, well, the second thing, is that your controls are really screwed up. For some reason, I cannot even imagine, you start the game off with red lights pick controls. They change your default controls. And so this is what you get by default, by normal, and it's awful. So you can always go back to classic console. This is what you're used to. So, classic console is more or less how you played the game before. Same controls, for the most part. Most part being the operative word. You can no longer use the trackpad to zoom in and out. You have to pause and then push L2 or R2. I don't like this. It's kind of a pain, but gotta deal with it. You also notice that the game doesn't pause when I pause anymore. Oh, this is our new map. It's much more detailed. It's much cleaner, much neater. The zoom in works properly now. It's actually quite nice. So, currently I am in the default spawn location. As this is technically a newly created world, any spawn points you created are reset, which means you have to go back and find it. So I'm just gonna fly to my little lodge. And, oh, there we go. The game is currently kind of buggy. Things flicker, the frame rate freezes, so you have to reset your spawn points, so gonna reset that. Now, there's a whole bunch of new characters, and everything's cleaned up a little bit. But one of the things I want to talk about is a serious flaw. Now, the freezing and the frame rate dips, that's bad stuff, but this is really bad. And this is mind-blowing. I present to you our brand new menu. This is terrible. You remember that nice, clean menu we had before? It wasn't pretty. Alright, it took up the entire screen. It wasn't pretty. But for a console user, everything was big enough. It was bold, like the lettering was bold. It was big. We had great big boxes showing everything, one at a time, and you could see what was going on. Everything that used to be spread around all those boxes are now here at once. So we're gonna start with my inventory in the top left. Can you see that? I can't. I've got a pretty large TV in my house. I'm sitting about 8 feet away from it. Okay, I can see that the yellow marker is on the third item on the second row. I can't tell its name. I can't read its stats. I have no idea what it is. I can't read that. I know I can see it's got a yellow name, but I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what that is. I think that's a lead bar? I'm not sure. If you're watching this on a PC, you won't have any problems. But for a regular TV player, for a console player, I can't see this. This is horrible. The text is so small, it's transparent. I can't see what any of this stuff is. I don't know what that is. I can't read it. If I wanted to read that, I would have to stand up and stand right in front of the TV. I don't know what that is, or that, or that. That's a red something or other. This is my money, I think. Is it? Yeah, that's a copper coin. I can't tell what it says there. I can't tell what any of this says. That's a silver bullet? Does that say... No. Wooden arrow. I have no idea. I can't see that. This is awful. So, let's switch to my menu. Did I switch to my menu? No. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm in my equipment screen? In the bottom right, yeah. Okay, I can kind of see this. Kind of. Maybe. I know these are menacing Fisheron rings. I can't read it. Player list? Oh, okay. Okay, that's that. Wait, what? I can't read that. Oh, I guess that's NPCs. What's this? I have no idea. I have no idea what any of this is. I can't read it. Oh, that's my buff. Wait, that's how I get rid of my buffs? Really? Wow, that's awful. That's genuinely terrible. Okay, so... yeah, this is my new equipment screen. This is awful. This is really, really bad. I can barely read this. That's my armor rating there. Where I'm sitting, I can't tell what it is. I think it's 30. So, that's awful. So, let's move on to... wait, what's this? I have no idea what this is. Oh, crafting in the bottom left. Okay. Are these things I can craft now? What's quick craft? What? What is this menu? Nothing is labeled. Is this to make a bed? Or is this my inventory? Or a treasure box? I have no idea. This menu is simply awful. Doesn't seem to be a way to sort things, whether they're things you can craft or whether they're things that you need inventory for. Let's just check out one of my treasure boxes. Oh my good stars! What is this? This is awful. I can't read any of this. I think that's my Hydra staff. I have no idea what that is. Is that my beetle armor? Oh. Okay. That user interface, this might work for PC users because you are right in front of your screen. You have an easy view of it. But for a console player like myself, we are standing right in front of the console. Wait. Okay. We aren't sitting right in front of the screen. We have some distance here. And so we can't see this. I can't see this. I don't have a small TV. I've got a good TV. It does 1080p. It's decently sized. I'm not that far away from it. And I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I just don't know. And this is half the game. Being in menus, you know, figuring these things out, crafting, inventory management. I can't see any of this. I don't know how they expect the average player to be able to work with this on a console. The old UI was not pretty. Alright, it was not pretty. But it worked, it was big, it was bold. Can I make this? Wait. What? Why is it... Why is that box just moving? What do I do with it? That's a naughty present. What do I do with it? Do I put it in my inventory? Okay. So I put that there and drop that? Okay. This is not intuitive. This is not something really viable for console users. Now, there may be options, a way to return it back to the old UI. I would love that. But in its current form, the action part and exploration, that works okay. But the crafting and inventory management, this is simply impossible. This is just, it's mind-numbing. It's... There may be an option, or they may change it in the future, but currently, I don't know how I can properly play this game when such a major aspect of it is just simply unworkable. So, yeah, this is my first 5-minute impressions. This is one of the new... Yeah, I got this on my first shot at one of the new events, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, the game content is cool. Alright, we got new bosses, new weapons, all types of crazy new stuff. But the user interface is just... This is awful. To you PC users, I'm sure you can make this work. But for us console peasants, yeah, this is not going to work. So, my first, 20-minute impression of it is, the game's a little buggy. The new content is going to be great. But this interface, man, this is wrong. Please give us back the old interface, or give us an option to switch back to the old interface. Please. So, I'll post videos as I can for the new bosses, the new invasions, and see what we can do of this. Alright, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.